working on a project that we are really passionate and excited about, we can often get lost in the excitement for either the product we're offering or the service, which is product as well, technically. But the point here is that the strategy we select to pursue and preferably to stick with for a prolonged period of time, at least half a year, because otherwise you're just not going to get any valid results. And we can often get lost in greed. Greed is one of them, and I've been caught on this one yesterday when we were strategizing for the AI business. And we have identified a strategy to position ourselves into a market aligned with all the goals that we have, which were primarily financial, because we're trying to pick the business up off the ground, which you need capital to pick it up and get the ball rolling. And because of such greed, we were too focused on how can we charge as much as we can, which in the end turned into us creating not a complex, the client acquisition is pretty streamlined and it's very direct, but what we were going to offer to these guys was just too much for our current company size. And just any business in their beginning, they usually die from indigestion rather than starvation. And that is simply because we either get greedy or we think we need to solve more problems than we actually need to. And that is the funniest part about it, because it's not even just in business, it's in general. Sometimes when money is involved, a lot of people, honest people, they think they need to put way more work into what they're doing compared to what I got lost. Yeah, they need to put way more work into what they're doing rather than thinking how they can make the experience for the client simpler, or experience for the clients. And we've complicated it so much that we were essentially offering a package of, we will come and implement AI into the company, which would basically mean us building multiple different pieces of code for different tasks, and that's for just one client, where we're solving too many problems rather than solving one specific one and being amazing at it. And that is a key thing to remember when you work on any project. You're solving one specific problem, and worrying about more than that is once you master that one problem. Once that specific thing that you're most focused on is solidified and essentially conquered, once you conquer it, that's probably the only time when you should be thinking about adding complexity to your services. And that is a big lesson. I hope there will be a lot of people that will find it, because it can waste years. It can waste you years and years, and you may never find it until you go bankrupt and you just don't know why. And it's simply because you're trying to do, in a barbershop, you're trying to do haircuts, nail salon, tanning service, spa, all of that you were trying to do in a barbershop, which sure, it's a versatile barbershop and you get many clients, but is anyone going to be like, yeah, this guy is good at this? Well, there's other things in the shop going on. And if the guy is good at this specific one thing, why is there other things going on? And why is he not doubling down on this thing that he's great at? And that is kind of a no-brainer realization I had yesterday while we already talked about everything. And I was like, wait, guys, we forgot the main part. We need to make it simple, and we need to solve one problem, one thing, which means one product, specific one product. And that is probably one of the most important strategies on how you approach the market in this day and age. I don't think there is a bigger stress on this idea.